Today's News.
CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Rocket Mortgage.
I'm Monica Ricks in New York. A man in Wisconsin faces 6 consecutive life sentences for killing 6 people and injuring dozens more at a Christmas parade last year. A jury convicted Darrell Brooks for purposely driving his SUV through that crowd. Waukesha County DA Susan Upper.
There's much healing ahead for the victims and for our community, but we hope today's result is a step further along that path. Remain strong, Waukesha.
3 men have also been convicted in Michigan in a scheme to kidnap the state's governor. CBS's Jim Crisula.
3 men have been convicted of aiding a conspiracy to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer in 2020. The verdict read by the jury foreman was the same for all 3 defendants.
Count 1 of gang membership felonies, we find the defendant guilty. Count 2, providing material support for an act of terrorism, we find the defendant guilty. Count 3, weapons, felony firearm, we find the defendant guilty.
Prosecutors said the plot grew out of anger and resentment over restrictions the governor opposed during the COVID-19 pandemic. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
Iranian security forces are now using force on thousands of protesters who are commemorating 40 days since the death of a young woman killed for violating the dress code. The BBC's Mike Thompson.
Security forces in Sarkis had been building up their presence as large crowds gathered by Mahsa Amini's grave in the city's cemetery. Mourners had poured into the town in cars, on motorbikes and on foot. They were shot at after clashes broke out, with riot police also launched a barrage of tear gas.
Right now, President Biden is meeting with Israel's president at the White House. The two focus heavily on Iran, including its nuclear program and arming Russia in Ukraine. With midterms less than 2 weeks to go, President Biden also focused on the economy today and pushed a new plan to help struggling families. CBS's Nancy Cordes tells us one of the moves is to get rid of so-called junk fees.
What he was announcing today was action by both the Federal Trade Commission and the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau to try to get rid of some of these fees, a move that he argues could save consumers a couple $100.
Mortgage demand has plunged to a 25-year low. Here's CBS's Jason Brooks.
The Mortgage Bankers Association reports that purchase applications fell 2.3% from the prior week. And while refi apps were flat, refi demand is down nearly 90% from a year ago. Soaring interest rates have crushed demand.
The Federal Reserve is expected to raise its lending rate for the 4th straight time at its next meeting next month. The Dow Jones down 21 points this hour. The Nasdaq is down 214. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.